Hola y bienvenido a Learn Spanish in SpanishDict.com. Soy Paralee Whitmire y soy tu profesora. Today you'll be learning about prepositions of location in the city like hay una farmacia detrás del museo, hay dos cafeterías al sur del museo y mucho más. ¡Vámonos! When you're in a new city, you're going to need to know where the most interesting and important sights to see are, right? A lot of times, you'll have a guidebook to tell you where these things are located, but in my opinion, it's much more fun to ask the locals. This way, you may find places that are a little bit more interesting and not as crowded and full of tourists because they're a bit off the beaten path. Also, they're probably full of locals and native speakers, and this is what you're going for, right? To get fluent in Espanol. But to be able to have a conversation with these locals, you need to know how to ask, where is there a, or where are there some? And in Espanol, this is extremely easy because is there, are there is, and there are can all be used in one single word. Hay, pronounced like I, but spelled H-A-Y. So to get started, let's actually start with a few statements and then we'll get to the questions. Hay una parada de autobús delante de la comisaría de policía. There is a bus stop in front of the police station. Hay una parada de autobús delante de la comisaría de policía. Hay una cafetería detrás del museo. There is a coffee shop behind the museum. Hay una cafetería detrás del museo. Hay unos cafés de internet al sur de la oficina de correos. There are some internet cafes south of the post office. Hay unos cafés de internet al sur de la oficina de correos. Hay unos bancos al este del aeropuerto. There are some banks east of the airport. Hay unos bancos al este del aeropuerto. Es todo. Unlike in English where you have to distinguish between singular and plural with there is and there are, Spanish just has the one word, hay. But don't forget those indefinite articles, un and una, singular, for a or an, and unos and unas for the plural, meaning some. But let's get to some more vocabulary so you can start asking where all the cool stuff is around town. In the first two examples, you heard two very important descriptions of where the bus stop and the coffee shop were located. Hay una parada de autobús delante de la comisaría de policía. Hay una cafetería detrás del museo. You already know to the left, a la izquierda, to the right, a la derecha, and between, entre. So adding in front of, delante de, and behind, detrás de, shouldn't be too hard. Now, there are only 4 more directions you need to know when you're out on the town, especially if you're carrying a map around with you and you need to ask for directions. These are the cardinal directions, and they're cognate, so they sound very similar in Spanish and in English. Norte, norte. Este, este. Sur, sur. Oeste, oeste. Fácil, ¿no? Vale, una pruebita, a little quiz. I'll give you the direction in English and see if you can give it back to me in Spanish. I'll give you 3 options, but this is a quick-fire quiz, so see if you can answer as quickly as you can. Listo? South. Sur. Behind. Detrás de. East. Este. West. Oeste. In front of. Delante de. North. Norte. Perfect! Ahora, you can ask me where the places are that interest you. Pero recuerda, But remember, when asking a question and you're writing it out, you need to put an upside down question mark in front of the question. So to ask, where is there or where are there, you would write upside down question mark, ¿dónde hay? Y otra nota, another note. In question words like ¿dónde and qué and cómo and several others, they're going to carry what you call a tilde, which is that little accent mark over a vowel. This differentiates them from the non-question words, like ¿dónde means where, like where do you live? And ¿dónde means where, as in I love where I live. Ahora, la prueba final. I'm going to show you a picture of a place in my city, and I'll pronounce it for you in Espanol. I want you to ask me, where is there or where are there in Espanol, and then repeat the name of the place that I just told you. And then I'll respond to your question. Por ejemplo, aquí está una foto de una estación de tren. I want you to ask me, ¿dónde hay una estación de tren? And I will respond. ¿Listo? Una farmacia. Hay una farmacia al oeste del café de Internet. Unas iglesias. Hay unas iglesias al norte de la oficina de correos. Unos hoteles buenos. Hay unos hoteles buenos al sur del aeropuerto. Un hospital. Hay un hospital detrás de la comisaría de policía. Unas lavanderías. Hay unas lavanderías al este de tu hotel. ¡Qué bien! Es todo para hoy. You can practice everything you learned in this lesson at SpanishDips.com/learn. There you'll find all of the picture flashcards for the vocabulary in this lesson, as well as games, quizzes, the forum, and video chat. If you enroll in the course, we'll keep track of your points for you, and you can compare yourself to others on the leaders board. As always, everything here at SpanishDips.com is completely free, so check it out. And until next time, hasta luego y adios.